What's up, Alta skiers? It's Colton Rice with another episode of On the Lift with. Today, our special guest is the one and only Noah Wetzel. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good day at Alta.
Yeah. You've been running around quite a bit this winter. What you been up to, man? Taking a lot of pictures?
Taking a lot of photos.
Yeah?
Too many of them, but it's been good. Been moving around a little bit, but I'm here for good.
Here at Alta for the rest of the season?
I'm here for the rest of the season.
Good.
Don't want to go anywhere else.
For those of you who don't know, Noah is one heck of a photographer, up and coming. You might recognize some of his work. He's taken some pretty epic shots of the Torchlight Parade that is on a poster and kind of all over the place, and some other epic shots. Noah, why don't you tell us a little bit about your history at Alta? You've had a lot of different roles here. Now you're like an up and coming photographer, but where'd you get your start here at Alta?
I moved here after going to school in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and moved out here in 2007 for my first winter, and randomly found a job on Craigslist, which is kind of funny, which turned out to be the Deep Powder House, or Powder House ski shops. And this being, I worked there for 10 seasons now.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. Transitioning out of there now, and been a good run.
What'd you do there?
I managed the Rustler Powder House.
Sweet.
So, no, that was good, and did that for a number of years, and started shooting more and more throughout the years, and now I'm kind of finding my place as far as hopefully more ski photography, or hopefully more action sports oriented, landscape oriented, and
right. Well, you're doing a heck of a job.
And Alta's a beautiful place to be taking photos.
Yeah, for sure. So you've been working here at Alta for over 10 years.
Yeah.
That's amazing. What do you do in the summer?
Pretty much anything outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much anything outside. I mean, if you can get paid, which sounds pretty funny, if you can get paid to be outside,
yeah,
it's pretty good.
Pretty sweet gig.
So after years and years and years of kind of starting a clothing company, and
what was that called?
Lightpole
Clothing. You might remember that.
Yeah, and having that develop into basically me just realizing that I'm very, very beneficial with a camera in my hand.
Yeah. You've been killing it. You might recognize some of his pictures from Instagram too. We post a lot of Noah's stuff on the Alta Instagram. I think one of the most recognizable shots I've seen is that night shot of Chris Volkman that you took.
Yeah.
You've got some pretty epic night photography of people skiing. What does that involve? Like tons of flashes? Don't tell me all your secrets, but
it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
And that was only because I was working full time at the ski shop, and everybody else would get theirs throughout the day, throughout the storm.
Yeah.
And then I'd get off work, and the only shots that I could get out of a certain storm would be like, Willie, let's go set up some more flashes in the dark.
That's like kind of a cool story though, because like you'd be working during the day, and the only chance you got was like get out at night. But then that's kind of what like you got known for, was like those cool night shots.
Yeah, it's an interesting process. It's a lot of work. Some people think you have floodlights out there, and they don't really realize that it's just one flash, one chance.
You've got one take.
The skier can barely see anything, but they have to have their goggles on.
Right.
You're looking through a little teeny viewfinder that's just a teeny little square, and it's like approaching dark. You're shooting at twilight. And,
yeah.
And you got this dark, fast-moving blob that enters the screen, and you're trying to, notice little bitty nuances in body language from here to there.
Dark. And in the dark.
Yeah. So it's very, very interesting. A lot of those shots are just one attempt, and that's it.
Noah Wetzel might also have the most underrated flow in the whole game of skiing. You give Marcus Caston a run for his money there, buddy. Look at that stuff.
That's a load if I've heard. And Marcus has better hair than me for sure, but
it's close.
Mine is half gray.
I think the salt and pepper looks in though, man.
It's on this side.
It's in.
Chris Volkman inspired.
Chris has got great flow too, man.
Yeah.
I'm working on my flow game a little bit too. You're a heck of a skier too. Were you? Did you ski competitively at one point, or? Because I knew you were a good skier, and then all of a sudden one day you just threw a massive backflip in front of me. You remember that day when we were in the Westward Ho?
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
The best day of the year.
That was good. I'll never forget it. Tell me about your skiing background.
So I'm originally from Wisconsin, and that explains a lot.
Wisconsin.
Exactly. It's
just
the one word where it comes out.
Out for
one
a
of
rip.
the words along with bag. Bag is another word that I can't. How are you supposed to say? Yeah, I mean, crazy. Like right at the time when Shane McConkey and Ski Movie 1 was coming out. Really good time to start to get into the ski industry. And I was skiing in size 28 boots and hitting 70-foot tables with a 5-foot good landing spot. And now I'm in size 25 boots. And
wow.
Anyway, we won't go there.
So you've just you just got that good on your own. Did you ever ski competitively?
No,
amazing.
Just besides some small competitions back in Wisconsin, but no, there's something to be said for. I mean, those athletes that are skiing the big mountain competitions, I give it to them.
So where's your favorite run at Alta? If you could pick one.
Oh man, it all depends, but I'd probably say it all depends on the day.
Yeah.
But
Cow day.
Eddie's High Nowhere.
Yeah.
Thirds to garbage chute. Third entry to garbage chute. And you really can't go wrong with Alf's High Rustler.
Oh yeah. We're nearing the end of our chairlift ride. So my last and final question is, why do you keep coming back to Alta?
There really isn't. Man, it's such a good ski community.
Yeah.
And the more and more I travel, the more and more I realize how good it is. I mean, it's just such a close-knit group of skiers, and
just keep coming back.
It's truly a community.
Yeah.
It's a really great spot to be.
Right on. Well, thanks, man.
Pleasure.
Let's go for a rip.
Pleasure.
Thanks, skiers. Thanks for joining us.
Oh.